I hear sound that doesn't exist and have for as long as I can remember. No vibration like a regular sound wave, just my brain insisting that something is there. Most of the time when you hear something vibrated, it moved through the air and your ear caught it, but sometimes that chain breaks. And that's what tinnitus feels like. My experience dealing with it and my obsession with getting my headphones to sound just perfect made me want to understand how sound normally works. Sound waves and frequencies are a crucial part of everyone's daily life, from the conversations you have every day to the video you're watching now. Every sound wave must have a source, a speaker for example, a medium for the longitudinal wave to travel through, and a device to somehow capture the wave. The speed at which the source vibrates results in different frequencies with different wavelengths, both of which are inversely proportional. But we all know that most sound consists of multiple frequencies, which brings me to think, how can drivers even play all these different frequencies at the same time? Now, we aren't technical geniuses, but the method used here is called superposition, where the sum of multiple waves are joined together to create a complex and multi-layered waveform. This is created by calculating the sum of these waves into a single waveform, resulting in a wave that can be replicated by the driver for our ears to interpret it as the original frequencies. Single driver diaphragms can move so fast that they can accurately replicate this type of complex wave. Again, we aren't exactly qualified scientists, and this explanation is super simplified. It's natural for these frequencies to merge together in your head and create one sound, but how many people can really pick that sound apart? For example, shown by the frequency spectrum analyzer, here's the note of a piano, my voice, and a hi-hat. See how these cover the spectrum? Any type of music is made up of frequencies across the frequency range, usually from 20 Hz to 20 kHz, which is the human hearing range, even though some music extends above or below. Low frequencies like bass and sub-bass have wavelengths that are extremely long, reaching as long as about 17 meters. They actually travel further and penetrate obstacles better than high-frequency sound. In order to combat these more distracting frequencies during headphone listening, active noise cancellation, also known as ANC, was invented in the 1950s as an early concept. Using built-in microphones to monitor external sound waves, it generates their inverted wave 180 degrees out of phase to collide with the original sound wave and cancel each other out, through a process called destructive interference. ANC is designed to primarily tackle these low-frequency noises due to their usually constant nature. It was originally developed to be used in aviation due to plane engines being too loud and the pilots needing to cancel out the low-frequency constant noise that was created. This is everything that I was able to fit into the video that I find most interesting about sound waves, but that meant I had to leave out a myriad of topics that I'm also extremely interested and knowledgeable in, like room modes, frequency curves, three-dimensional sound and HRTFs, the Fletcher-Munson curve, and many more. Sound has been a massive factor in my life, and with there being no cure to tinnitus, I try my best to manage it with the best sounds I can, especially music. Tinnitus is often described as ringing, buzzing, or roaring. It isn't a disease or an illness, but brain activity that has got out of normal balance. Around 1 in 10 people deal with tinnitus that doesn't go away. Intensity varies for each person, from being unbotheringly quiet to upsettingly loud. But the most important thing is to keep doing the things you enjoy.